Ladies and gentlemen, imagine a world where Indonesia stands at the forefront of technology, where industries hum with automation, and where robotics is heavily implemented. My name is Jaythaneal Sutrisno, a grade 11 student from Jakarta at the Cultural School, and today I'm here with a vision. A vision where Indonesia is fully automated. A vision where robots are heavily implemented. When I mention robotics, you guys might think of movies such as Transformers, Pacific Rim, Real Steel. And even though those are robots are actually more commonly used and heavily applicable in our daily lives. Like what, for example? The Puma 560, which was the first surgical robot that was ever made, which was used to inject a single needle into a human brain. Why? Well, this robot allows for precision and accuracy to be done and assist surgeons that cannot be replicated by a human. Which brings me to my first point. Precision and accuracy. Such robots and robotics can be used to help assist jobs such as doctors and nurses to perform operations that require minimal risk and zero mistakes. Also, 24/7 operation. I know for some of the students here, or even the adults, that feel really tired from work or even from school. Maybe even falling asleep after 1 to 2 hours of class. However, with robotics, this completely eliminates that, as robots do not need sleep, they do not need rest, they do not get sick, and definitely they do not complain. South Korea. South Korea is an example of a country that heavily implements robotics. South Korea uses robotics in sectors such as healthcare. They use it in operations. They use it in agriculture and many ways. They also plan to use them as tutors and are now even trying to implement them into restaurants. A research done shows that South Korea's ratio of robots to workers is 800 to 10,000, which is a very, very big number. As you can see in the graph above, this is the countries with the highest density of robot workers. And in 2022, companies in the robot industry report that South Korea approximately gained 1.47 trillion South Korean won in value. However, in Indonesia, this is very, very different. According to the research above, the ratio of robots to workers is only 5 to 10,000, which is incredibly low in comparison to those in the graph just now. And this could be a major contributor to why Indonesia is not as fast or is a slower technological advanced country in compared to those who do implement robotics in the workforce. As you can see above for reference, Indonesia has a 1.3 trillion USD GDP, while South Korea, which was the number one most implemented robots in the country, has 1.67 trillion USD. So how will Indonesia go for this? Well, according to a research done, this is to answer also any concerns concerning whether robotics will take over people's jobs. It says here that we estimate that these factors could lead to a net gain in Indonesia between 4 million and 23 million jobs by 2030. This figure also includes 10 new jobs in occupations that do not exist nowadays. So what is one example of robotics that Indonesia could heavily implement? Well, agriculture drones. Why agriculture drones? Well, when you think about it, firstly, Indonesia, they are famous for having spice and different types of things that include or need farmers to do. However, land of farms are very, very, very big. And we believe that with agriculture drones, we could help these farmers better and more efficiently do things such as planting water, planting seeds, or even fertilizing the plants. And there might be the initial concern of the initial cost of the drones being very expensive, as they are. However, we believe that these drones can, in the long run, help make these works more efficient and ultimately will cover the initial cost. As there's a research done by PwC that estimates around $32 per acre annually saved could be done with agriculture drones. So what have I done? Well, I call these the bad glasses. Why? Well, these glasses aim to help blind people by being able to see. And how, you may ask? Well, these glasses aim to have a sensor similar to those of a bat, where it uses infrared sensors to detect an object, and the signal will send back to them, and it will start beeping if an object comes too close to them. And this allows blind people or people with vision disabilities to be able to detect whether they're about to hit something or not. The main sensor of this glasses are the small, compact motherboards and batteries. And this is very important as it allows for easy accessibility and also practical and everyday use. And again, as mentioned just now, the infrared sensors, which is used to send a signal to the object for it to bounce back, for it to be detected that there is an object near. I am also involved in 2 projects. Firstly, we have Rumah Inovasi. Rumah Inovasi is a project that I'm in where I aim to help underprivileged children gather more information and have more experience with hands-on engineering projects. I go to different orphanages and teach them things such as making RC planes, RC rockets, and I believe that by being able to expose them early on as just little children to such complex topics, I believe that I'm able to inspire them to imagine a future where Indonesia is filled with technology, automation, and robotics. I also am the founder of an unofficial robotics club in my school, where I give students in GIST the opportunity to learn about robotics and also participate in different competitions. So if there's one thing I want you guys to take away from this is when you guys go home, try find every single robotic appliance you guys have, because I'm sure you'll find some that you guys didn't know was there. Thank you so much.